Hello my little cherubs, welcome back to my channel, Red Fire Flags. I'm Phoenix. Just some general housekeeping before we dive in. All my readings are general readings, so what you might find is some bits resonate, other bits might not. If it doesn't resonate with you all the way, then that's just a message for somebody else. Please don't try to make it fit with your situation. If you do find the reading does resonate with you, please consider subscribing. I'd love you to become a part of my collective, and leave a comment, say hi, even if it's just an emoji. Help my little channel to grow. I would be eternally grateful for that. And so now that's out of the way, we will dive straight in to the pick a card reading for today. So today it's a general pick a card reading. This is going to be how are they feeling? So this reading today is a pick a card. How are they feeling? What's deep in their heart in regard to the connection that you're in? So there are 3 piles. I'm sure you've known that from the picture, from the thumbnail. But what I've done is I've drawn some cards to first describe the state of the connection as it is, what may have taken place, and then we've got some cards here for the sort of likely outcome, and then we'll pull some cards to figure out what this person might want to say if they had the chance to say that to you. So pick 1, 2 or 3, and I'll see you for the reading. Hello my beautiful pile ones. So let's dive straight in to how do they feel? What's going on inside their little minds, inside their hearts, what's happening. So what I've got here is, the energy that I've got here is the King of Cups in reverse. I feel like for me what that is saying straight away is that this person, they lacked like an emotional awareness of some sort. I feel like this person came across as a little bit sort of shifty. It wasn't always that way though. I feel like in the beginning this person did kind of represent some sort of logic, some sort of truth, but it wasn't for long. I feel like I don't even feel like this connection's a long connection either. I feel like this connection's quite a new connection. So I don't feel like this has been years or anything like this. This has been months, maybe a year at the outside most. But this person has kind of gone a bit cold, and I feel like they have stepped away. This is something that's going through a transformation, probably why you're here. It's not all doom and gloom, mind you. I feel like between the both of you, this has spiraled you both into a sense or into some sort of spiritual healing, some sort of awakening. I feel like this person needed to face their truth. How are they feeling? I feel like this person's feeling like a failure. I feel like this person's feeling a bit like they were a little bit weak when it came to this connection. When it got hard, they ran away, they bowed out. I feel like this person is feeling a little bit restless at the moment. I feel like this person wants to come forward. I feel like there isn't really much communication, if any, at the moment. If there is communication, it's okay. This is not your pile. This is a connection that is not in communication at the moment. And if it is communication, it's very, very, it's like pickings. It's like one word answers. Are you okay? Yes. How's everything? Fine. It's not giving anything at the moment. This is not going to be the way it's going to stay though. This person, like I said, how they're feeling right now is they feel a bit like a failure. I feel like this person's feeling a bit... This person, you've shown a mirror to this person. I feel like this person didn't understand their selfish behaviours, the way that they came across. I feel like this person deaded connections quite easily when things didn't go their way. This person was a little bit controlling in the past with other people. I'm not sure if they were like that with you. This is an energy that I'm picking up from past relationships. And when they met you, everything changed. I feel like they ran away because it got too hard. I feel like this person didn't want to be disappointed or get hurt. I feel like this person was afraid of their emotions. I don't feel like this person's ever really felt this much as well. So it is possible that you are probably the first person this person's actually felt this type of emotion with. The outcome here for the situation is quite good. All right. Now, there is going to be a period of time before this person's mature enough to come forward. What you do with that is completely up to you. You can actually sit by and chill and be in the energy of waiting if that's what you want to do, but that is going to cause that to take a little bit longer. It's not going to stop it, it will just take a little bit longer. If you want to speed up this separation, or you want to speed up the time between them maturing and getting themselves together, you're going to kind of have to step out of this energy of kind of waiting and holding this immense space, because I'm feeling quite a lot. As much as it hasn't been that long, this is quite a strong connection. Very crown chakra, so I feel like this is something that is extremely spiritual, and I feel like you both know that. I feel like you were a little bit scared as well, though, if I'm being honest. I feel like this did freak you out a bit as well. Like, you were looking for, like, it's too good to be true, this can't be right. And then, in a way, he kind of proved you right. But this was him kind of running away. I don't usually stick up for people in this type of energy, because I do find it a little bit, for me, just like meh. But this person's coming back, and when they do, they're coming back strong. All right. Their heart chakra is being opened up. I feel like they're being worked on. There is an accomplishment here, some sort of completion. I feel like there is an alignment that's happening between the two of you. And I'm also being shown that this connection here, even though it's in separation at the moment, I feel like spiritually you guys are still quite linked. So I feel like whatever work you do on yourself, I feel like whatever work you do on yourself will trickle down this connection. I suddenly became quite thirsty and my throat chakra became quite tickly, so I do feel like you've got a lot to say, and when this person does come forward, you will have an opportunity to get all of this off of your chest. But like I was saying to you, don't be in the energy of waiting, because this might slow down the situation. What Spirit's encouraging you to do is to kind of, your advice here is comfort. I don't know if you can, there we go again with the light and not, but there we go. So that card is comfort. It's a gorgeous card. I feel like what you need to do right now is be kind to yourself. Here it says, create a greater sense of warmth and security by placing some images of your loved ones on your desk or around your bed or wherever you are. But for me, I feel like this is you taking care of yourself, taking care of your, like, to ground yourself. I feel like you need to kind of maybe take your shoes off and earth yourself. Now the weather's getting better over here in, I don't know what part of the hemisphere, I think we're in the northern hemisphere, but don't quote me, I do not know geography. I didn't say I was that smart. I'm just saying what I hear. And there's a lot of blue here as well amongst this purple. So I feel like once you get a chance to kind of open up a bit in regard to how you've been feeling, because I feel like this has jolted you as well. This wasn't just a tower moment for him. I feel like him meeting you, and this, I feel like that was confirmation. This wasn't just a tower moment for him. This was a tower moment for the both of you. This connection was so powerful and so instant that it knocked the both of you off of your feet. However, I feel like Spirit has pulled or called time on it in order for both of you to kind of catch up spiritually. I feel like the both of you have got some work that you need to do on yourselves. And he feels so deeply for you. I feel like this person is holding on to your thought, they're holding on to their thoughts of you. I'm struggling to speak, so I feel like this person is finding it difficult at the moment to express how they're feeling to anybody. I feel like they're bottling up quite a lot. What do they want to say? Okay, so this person is afraid to contact you. They know that somewhere down the line they've crossed that line with you. They wish that things could have been different, that they could have expressed themselves. They wish that they could have actually spoke out. This person feels you though. I feel like I've got the card here that says I will wait for a sign from you, but intuitively what I'm picking up is that you're already kind of feeding into this connection anyway. And I feel like this person is feeling your thoughts and feeling how you're feeling. And I feel like even though like it's not meant to be that way, I feel like it's kind of just going blur at this person. So I do feel like you need to kind of pull back your energy just a little bit, be kind to yourself, be in the energy of self-love, be in the energy of like ask the universe kind of who do you need to be, what do you need to be in order to kind of be the right person, or to kind of be in this the right energy to receive this person or whatever it is. Because what I'm being shown here is that this is the person, like this is the person for you. They've just got a lot of growing to do, and it's your choice whether or not you choose to wait or not. That is completely up to you. I would personally myself, not that you asked for my advice, but this is what I do. I would personally just get on with me, maybe find a course or some sort of whatever to keep me busy, take my mind off of things, and just take my energy off of that, so he can kind of, because you guys are connected, you guys are very strongly linked. So if he starts to think that you're not, like you can't feel your energy on him anymore, he'll then want to come closer to you. Does that make sense? I'm trying to explain what I'm seeing in my mind, but it is quite difficult to put it into words, and I'm so sorry. But it all trickles down the connection. So you putting your energy back will kind of put him in like this sense of panic in some respects, and he'll be like, "Oh my God, Jessica, stop thinking about me. Oh my God, Mary's not thinking about me anymore. Mary's not waiting for me. I need to get myself together." There'll be a sense of urgency or something that comes up for him to kind of sort himself out, because he's not as together as he seemed. He's going to be stepping forward and he's going to be telling you how he feels. I feel like you're looking at anywhere between now and the next 4 or 5 weeks for that person to come forward. I also feel like there's a possibility this person maybe found out a truth about you, or maybe someone said something to them about this connection, and I feel like this also made them panic a little bit and step back. But this is not going to last. I am picking up very strong water energy here, so I'm not sure if any of you are a water sign or anything like that. But, and I don't like to do the signs here, but what I do know is that this is a very strong connection and it is very spiritual, and because of the water essence and the water connection, I feel like this is something that is gonna, it's like the waves coming onto the ocean or the tide coming in. It's just gonna happen, and it's just the way it is. And I feel like this is what this connection is about. So my pile ones, you've got an extremely strong, powerful spiritual connection. These connections are not easy. They are not for the faint of heart. Only those who have really got like gumption or just rushing where angels fear to tread tend to end up in these types of connections. This person though has forced you into your spiritual healing as well, just as you have them. So I feel like this connection was needed for the both of you. All right. So keep going, keep moving forward. I feel like this person does love you very much and it's very unconditional. As much as it doesn't come across that way, I do feel like this person is starting to invest in their self-love. And I feel like you've been doing the same. So keep going, keep doing what you're doing, and you're looking at 4 or 5 weeks at the most before you guys have a proper sit down and have a proper talk. Make sure that you lay down the law though. Don't just accept this person back. Otherwise they might think it's just easy to just come trotting in and out. You don't really want that energy. I feel like you want somebody that's going to be consistent. And if you want this person to be consistent, you're going to have to be consistent in the way that you operate. And by that, what I mean is just don't let them come rushing in and just getting you, just to kind of get you back. And don't let it be easy. Does that make any sense? I'm so sorry that I tripped over my words quite a lot, but I feel like between the two of you, that's been like communication has been a problem. Like verbal communication has been an issue for the two of you. That's going to clear up. I do feel like you're going to get an opportunity to talk your truth. This person is looking in on you. I thought I was closing it off, but my spirit guide is telling me this person is looking in on you. I don't know if they have access to your social media, if they're able to kind of see your WhatsApp, but I am seeing that they're able to see you through some sort of digital screen. So it's through a phone or laptop or something. Don't post any sort of like messages or subliminals. Just have a good time, not a fake good time, but just try and enjoy your days and try and promote that you're enjoying your days. I feel like that will force this person into kind of doing the work that they need to do so that they can be around you. All right. So how do they feel? They feel a little bit on the useless side. They feel a little bit on the side of failure, but they are going to get their energy back. They are going to pull their socks up and do the right thing. It's just going to take a little while. So even if they do step forward over the next 4 to 5 weeks, they're still not going to be really in the energy of actually fully being able to take the situation serious. So like I said, it's up to you to do with this information how you choose, really. Have the best night, and thanks for staying for the reading. Hello, my beautiful pile twos. Let's see what this person is feeling. Let's see what's going on here in the connection. Okay, so first of all, I do feel here that things have gone a bit quiet. I don't feel like they've gone completely quiet. I feel like this person's just not communicating very well at the moment, but they're deep in thought. All right, if this person is not communicating with you at the moment, they are deep in thought and you are the only thing they are thinking about. I feel like this person may have come across as a little bit on the sort of selfish side. I feel like this person might have been a bit naive in regards to the connection. But for the most part, I feel like it sort of hit them. I feel like even though it feels at the moment you guys are stuck in some sort of I don't know, some sort of stalemate, like it's been self-imposed. Like you've both kind of like put yourself there, or he's put you there, kind of thing. But this person has done this so that they can seek out wisdom. I feel like you guys are coming out of a state of rest, or a state of like restoration. I'm hearing restoration. So I do feel like it's been quiet. Okay. All right, so this is really good news. There is going to be a massive resurgence to this connection, and I feel like you're looking at anywhere between 2 days and 2 weeks. It's going to be quite quick. 2 months at the outside most, but I feel like that's only if you overthink the situation. This person's coming in with a gift for you, all right? And I feel like this is a gift of a concrete future. This is my pile that I feel like there's going to be some sort of proposal, and that's depending on where you guys are in your connection. So I've got different time frames for this particular pile, so I can't narrow it down so much. But this here, okay, so if you guys are in a situationship, then it's going to be a lot more exclusive. This person is going to want to close things off completely. If this is already closed off, if this is already something that's exclusive, this person's going to want to make this something that is sort of maybe move in together or whatever. If you don't do the whole move in thing, this person's going to want to proper put it on you. If you guys are already in that area, then this is going to be something that's going forward to marriage. This is going to be marriage talk. Maybe if you're not in that area, it's like getting a dog together, or there's something that you guys are going to be combining. All right, there is going to be the first steps and planning towards this future that you guys are going to have. I do feel like thank you. There are a whole heap of blessings coming your way. I've just been shown finances. I've been shown your everything comes together. Your finances, your home life, your work life, your love life. And I feel like this is my pile that has really sort of got it together. When this person stepped back, you were just like, do you know what? Whatever. Do what you're doing. If I'm here when you're finished, I'm here when you're finished. And if not, then, well, whatever. And I feel like you've shown some real courage and some real strength in regard to this connection. This person, even though this is not why you did this, you just did it because it's just in your nature to just say, do you know what? If you're not really 100% with me, then I'm just not really going to be 100% with you. And I feel like this person definitely feels that energy shift. You guys are definitely my divine feminines. And I feel like you are definitely further along in the journey as well. You're at that point where you know that the answers are within you, and what you don't know yet normally floats to the surface. You normally find it out eventually. So you're not really in that sort of rush. I feel like you've just come here for some sort of confirmation. And I feel like you can sense this person's coming out from hiding or from their man cave or from wherever it is that they've been. And I feel like this person, but to be honest, I don't feel like this person's been with anyone else. I don't feel like this person has been playing the field or anything like that. I feel like this person's been trying to progress silently on their own. I feel like they've been trying to mature. I feel like they've been trying to kind of get their act together. And I feel like they've been trying to come from a place of sort of honesty as well. Or if they haven't in the past, they're going to be from now on. There is an end to this feeling like you're out in the cold, to this feeling like you're pushed out, or to him feeling like he's pushed out and not being able to be a part of it. Because I feel like there's been different times, and I feel like because your energy is so sort of high vibrational, this person has found it difficult to be in that energy, and they've been trying to make a decision and they've been struggling to do that, but that's happened now. And so like I said, anywhere between now and the next 2 months, at the very outside most, it could be a day, but you're going to get a message. You're going to get some sort of contact from this person. Spirit, what do they... This is a quick one because I feel like this person is coming in very quick. They're coming in knowing exactly what it is they want. They're going to lay it down for you, and they understand if you don't want that, they're actually okay with that. Not to say they don't care. It's just they understand that with everything that's gone on and how they've stepped away or how this has gone, if you've moved on or if you're not holding that space anymore, they get it. And I feel like they've done enough evolving. So this could have been separation for a long period of time. They've done enough evolving that they kind of know better now. And so they don't expect you to have been waiting for them. They don't expect you to have just been hanging around and stuff like that. So this is more my evolved pile here. Spirit, what messages has this person got from our pile twos? What do they want to say, please? Okay, so look, listen. This person hid who they really were from you, okay? I feel like this person, kind of like I said, they came across as whatever they came across as, and I feel like this person came across as somebody that was a bit selfish and immature. And I don't really feel like this is all they had to offer. They were just scared. And I feel like this person had a lot on their mind when you guys maybe first came into contact with each other. And I'm not sure if you guys were young and you've had this massive long separation, it's going to be something that comes in, or whether you guys have just been apart for like a couple of years or whatever. But it has been a while since you've heard or since you've been in a connection with this person. They do wish that they had treated you better. They have and are still becoming a much better person. And they are going to come forward. They're going to want to be more than friends with you. And they do work very hard to try to forget that pull that they've got to come towards you, because thank you, this was a past tense, they have spent their time trying to work really hard so that they don't kind of give in to that pull to come towards you too soon, because they understand that if they're not actually ready to bring what it is that's required, then it's just going to be a no-go, and then they've ruined every chance that they would have had in this connection with you. So this has been your reading, my darling. I feel like this person's coming through very strong over the next couple of months, like I've said a couple of times. They're going to be explaining a lot to you. They're going to be putting their cards on the table. There's going to be a very open and frank discussion that's had. This person's willing to open up and literally share everything with you now. Everything. So, yeah, if that's what you want, go for it. If not, there'll be somebody else for you at some point, I'm sure of it, because you guys are my gorgeous pile twos, all right? So have a great evening, and I wish you the best. Hello, my darling, my beautiful pile threes. This is your pick a card pile for how do they feel, all right? So, I feel like you guys are in communication. I feel like things are moving along. I do feel like this person does rush in and out a little bit here and there every now and again. They get a little bit kind of overzealous with their ideas, and maybe at the moment are not really able to follow through so much. But this is not gonna last much longer. I feel like this person is kind of letting go of that. I feel like this person is letting go of that kind of need to kind of stay away, rush in, stay away, and I feel like they're scared a little bit. Spirit, what is this situation here? What is the likely outcome, please? Okay, thank you. So I feel like this person is scared that you're going to leave them behind. And I feel like this is why this person is scared to fully give themselves over to this connection. But this connection is absolutely... This connection is amazing. And I think you know this. I think you already know what this could be. I feel like this person comes across as disorganized at times. I feel like this person that comes across, I feel like this person feels this way as well. I feel like this person is a little bit impatient, and I feel like this person doesn't want to be a burden to you. As for how does this person feel about you, this person feels like you are their counterpart. I feel like this person feels like you are beautiful. I feel like this person feels that I feel like they feel like you're actually a myth, like you're too good to be true. Not that you're perfect, because I think you know that you're not, and none of us are. But this person does feel like, I feel like this person does feel like you're pretty much balanced, that you're everything. And they feel like they're not able to kind of keep up. I feel like just now, though, they're starting to realise that they've got what it takes, that all they've got to do is just let go of their materialism and let go of the random obstacles that I think they just put there every now and again just for themselves. I do feel like there's going to be quick movement. If there is lack of communication or no communication, which I kind of doubt very much with this particular pile, then there is definitely going to be communication over the next couple of days. I feel like if there hasn't been any communication, it hasn't been for long, maybe a week. But this connection here, I feel like this person wants to show you that they're not careless. They want to show you that they've got your back, but they're struggling to have their own back at the minute. This person is being represented by the Knight of Swords. So this is somebody who kind of rushes in, rushes out, a little bit fearless, a little bit kind of brave, but not really there for the long haul. But at the same time, I do feel like this person does not... Thank you. Maybe this person made you feel like this connection was a burden to them, but this person is realising that's not the case. It's their blockages that have made them feel this way. And I feel like they get frustrated because it's like you don't do it on purpose, but I feel like you show a mirror to them to where they kind of lack. And it is a bit frustrating, and I feel like they are triggered quite a lot. There's nothing that you can do about this. This is the way that they are sometimes, and they can become a bit defensive and moody about that. And maybe they suffer with a bit of anxiety, or they have anxious thoughts. But at the same time, I feel like they suffer with a lack of belief in themselves. So I feel like this is why this connection does get a little bit kind of weird at times. But for the most part, this person does love you very, very much. This person sees you as the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who's protective, who's generous, who's truthful, honest. I feel like this person is seeing you as that be-all and that end-all. And I think they're seeing themselves a bit of a page at the minute, where they kind of, they're just sort of not really there yet. They're sort of just in that infancy stage. And I do feel like this person does struggle with their communication, and they're trying to open up. They're almost there. They're actually almost there. I feel like this person's trying to say, just bear with me. If you've got the patience to, bear with this person. And I feel like this person's going to come through. The advice here that I've got for you is embrace the goddess within you. All right? You allow yourself to be. This person will rise. This person will definitely raise their vibration to exist alongside you. I don't feel like this connection is kind of going anywhere for now. I feel like there is definitely going to be some sort of marriage here if you're not already married. I feel like this has the energy of a connection that's been going for a while, but I feel like things have hit some sort of stumbling block. And I feel like the only thing that this person is hiding at the moment is the fact that they've got issues at work. I feel like this person may have some financial issues that they're not really wanting to open up about as well. And I do feel like this person is scared of losing themselves inside of everything. There's a lot going on in this person's mind, and a lot of it is to do with their finances. But there is some good news coming in for this person. I feel like this person is going to get an injection into their finances. That contract or something that they're waiting to come through is going to come through, and I feel like they'll be back on top form soon. So my pile threes, this is a really short message because I don't feel like this person has actually really gone anywhere. I feel like this person's coming forward. If you guys are not already married, you are about to be married soon. I feel like you guys have been together for a little while. And if that's not the case, then please pick another pile. All right. Have a great evening. These are all the messages that I've got for you this evening, my darling. But there is a brand new beginning for the two of you after this kind of moment of stagnation or this moment of not moving. All right, so I hope that this resonated with you. Have a really good evening and take care of yourselves.